Happy Friday, everyone. Today's reading and response is from in our workbook, and the questions will be on Google Docs, and I will upload a copy of this for everybody. It's called The Journey of Wonder. Do you ever know there are places in the world that were not built by people? Nature put them there. Amazing. That's why they're called natural wonders. Imagine taking a birthday trip to a natural wonder 200 years ago. So, think about the genre. All stories of fiction are made up, so some of them use real facts from long ago to tell a story. These stories are called historical fiction. Both real and made up characters tell the story about real events in history. So, you're going to have this question down here. It says, fill in the blank that best tells what you find in historical fiction. So you're going to answer one of these three questions. Then you're going to think about the topic. Read the introduction of The Journey of Wonder again. It gives you an idea of what a natural wonder is. Look at the 4 places listed below. 3 of the 4 are natural wonders. Only 1 was built by people. So it is not a natural wonder. Fill in the bubble of the one that is not the natural wonder. So you're going to answer one of these in the Google Doc. And then you're going to do the think ahead. Take a quick look at the story. Read the title and see the pictures. Write 2 things you think will be in the story of Journey to Wonder. So make sure you answer those questions. I'm going to read this with you guys, and then you can go back. There are lots of bold words, which are our vocabulary words. We're going to do some of the questions on the side, but not all of them. So just make sure you check which ones are in Google Docs. So, Journey of Wonder. At last, the big day had arrived. Jenny Burke pulled on her bonnet over her brown curls that raced to the kitchen. Her mother was stirring porridge over the fire in the hearth. You're up before the rooster, said Mama. Yes, Mama, Jenny replied. She was too excited to sleep. She was going on a trip with Papa, a surprise for her 9th birthday. After breakfast, Papa and Jenny put blankets and food in the wagon. They set off. Where are we going, Papa? I'll give you a hint, said Papa. We're traveling north from Towanda, then west. 3 years ago, Jenny's family moved to Towanda, New York. Papa had a supply store near their cabin. Are we going to visit my cousins in Canada? You'll find out soon enough. So on this page, you'll find them making the inferences. The question says, sometimes authors give clues to what characters say. Mama says Jenny is up before the rooster. Roosters crow at dawn. So Jenny got up before dawn. So the question is, Papa gives Jenny clues to where they are going. List 1 clue. That is in the yellowed section here. So that's where you'll find your answer. The wagon creaked along. The summer was hot. They passed many orchards with apples and pear trees. They came to a low bridge that crossed over a river. The bridge wasn't much wider than the wagon, and the sides were made of rope, not wood. It looked so rickety. Are we taking the wagon over that, Papa? Jenny asked. We have to, Papa said. We have to get out of the wagon and walk. Papa led the horses on the shaky bridge. When Jenny walked ahead of him, hanging on the rope, she was sure the bridge would fall into the river, but it didn't. By late afternoon, they reached Black Rock on the Niagara River. They took a ferry across. Then they stopped at an inn for the night. Make sure, if you don't know what the words mean, you look at the bottom of the pages here for the uploaded document. We're on page 3 now. After dinner at the inn, they sat on the porch and felt the cool breeze in the air. Papa pointed to the misty spray in the distance. Over there is your birthday surprise. He would not say more. The next morning, a guide met them at the inn. He led them to a path near Niagara River. Jenny heard a loud, powerful pounding. She thought of the town blacksmith hammering iron and horseshoes. This sound was like a million blacksmiths hammering at once. They climbed a high hill. They saw the river falling over the cliff, shaped like a gigantic horseshoe. They saw the great Niagara Falls. A giant rainbow curved above the shaking, turning waters. Mist rose up in their wet faces. Everything was beautiful. Jenny turned to Papa and grinned. What a wonderful surprise. So, understanding genre. That is the question that's at the top here. You'll answer on your Google Docs. Make sure to look at the area it's pointing to in the text. It'll give you hints. It says historical fiction uses some real facts from long ago. Write one fact that shows this story takes place a long ago. So you're going to look in the section that it's pointing to right here. So after that, we are going to do this chart. So make sure you put the title of the story here. It's right here. Then it gives in the beginning, so it gives you one clue. You need to come up with two more. Same with in the middle and finally. So title is Journey of Wonder. In the beginning, Jenny is excited about going on a trip for her birthday. Tell me what else she's excited about. In the middle, Jenny and Papa came to a bridge. What happened with the bridge? Tell me there. And then finally at the end, the guide leads them to the falls. What does she see? Make sure you do this in Google Docs, and I will upload the story as well.